All right, so get this. We're about to watch two totally different worlds collide. On one side, you've got the Olympic Games, we're talking centuries of tradition, and on the other, the super new, kind of wild world of Web 3. And right in the middle of it all is this project, Apertum SportsFuture. They're making a huge play on this massive stage, and we're going to break down exactly how they're doing it. So let's picture this. The year is 2026. The place? The Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. Now this isn't just, some regional tournament. This is the big one. It's one of the largest stages on Earth with literally billions of people tuning in. And it's usually dominated by, the giant household name brands. So that brings up the real question, right? How in the world does a Web3 project, something built on community and digital tokens, even begin to make a dent in a place like that? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Let's dig into their game plan. First things first, this isn't just about grabbing headlines. Their big debut on the world stage is all about their core mission. Mark your calendars for February 6th, 2026. This is their very first major push at a global sports event, and they are tying every single thing they do back to why they started in the first place, raising money and awareness for athlete scholarships all over the world. So how are they going to pull this off? Well, their playbook has two main parts. Let's kick things off with their digital strategy for getting the whole world engaged. Okay, their YouTube strategy is actually really smart. See, instead of trying to create a ton of original content from scratch, they're curating existing videos of all the auction, countries, athletes, you name it, and then layering their own unique commentary on top. You gotta remember, most Web3 projects live on X or Discord. By doing this on YouTube, they're stepping out and meeting a huge audience right where they already are. It's a great way to show the world, hey, we're here, we're active, and we're part of the conversation.
And they're not just stopping there. They're pulling people deeper right on the platform. This slide lays out their funnel perfectly. It starts wide, with an open community tab where anyone can chat. Then it narrows to exclusive memberships for their biggest supporters. We're talking Legends and Hall of Fame tiers with cool behind-the-scenes access. And finally, you've got the store with exclusive merch. It's a really clear path from just being a casual viewer to becoming a true supporter.
All right, on to the second part of their playbook, funding the whole thing with NFTs. This is where it gets really interesting, because this is how they turn all that community buzz into actual fuel for their mission. It's where art and athletics really come together.
So they've teamed up with Fredo Art Gallery to create a super unique collection. We're talking a cool cartoon style that's all about storytelling, capturing the vibe of every single sport at the Winter Games. These aren't just JPEGs, they're little pieces of art celebrating the whole event.
And here's the breakdown of the NFT drop. Check this out. They've got 19 different NFTs for each of the individual sports, and then one special collector's piece that covers everything. They're only making 50 of each, and the price is set at just 0.49 aptm, which is their own token. They're making it really easy for pretty much anyone to get involved. And this formula right here, this is the secret sauce. Think about it. A low price means almost anyone can jump in and be a part of it. But a limited supply means it's still rare, it's scarce. So you get the best of both worlds, broad accessibility and real value. It's a clever way to get as many people as possible involved without watering down the whole thing.
And this is the most important part. Every single time one of these NFTs is minted, the money goes straight into the SportsFuture Athletes Scholarship Fund. This isn't about making a profit for the company. It's about turning that community excitement directly into real-world support for athletes who need it.
Now, it's super important to understand that this whole Olympics thing isn't just a one-time stunt. Nope, it's just one move in a much, much bigger game. These guys are deliberately playing the long game, building this whole thing one brick at a time.
And they've got the receipts to prove they're serious. Just look at this number, 25. That's how many House of Sports foundations they set up in 2025 alone. That shows you they're disciplined, they're consistent, and they're laying a serious foundation for these bigger moments like the Olympics.
This timeline really puts it all into perspective, right? You can see the groundwork they laid in 2025. Then comes the big global activation at the Olympics in 2026. And it's all leading to their ultimate goal, what they call the Super Mall. It's a self-sustaining ecosystem designed to support athletes forever. Every step builds to the next one.
And let's be clear, that ultimate goal is massive. It's really inspiring. They aren't just trying to be a charity. They're building a permanent, self-funding economic engine that can empower athletes 24/7, all on its own, without constantly needing new cash infusions.
The team knows that in the crazy fast world of Web3,
Their steady, methodical pace might look slow to some people, and this quote is their response. It's confident, it's patient, and it's basically saying, hey, if you have doubts, just keep watching. Judge us by what we do over the long haul, not by short-term hype. And I think this final thought just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly sums up their entire mindset. You know, just like the world-class athletes they want to support, they get it. Building something truly great, something that's meant to last, well, it takes time. It takes discipline. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And that's exactly what they're running.